Welcome to the next video in the Patterns in Nature topic. This video will be looking at the dot point, explain the need for cytokinesis in cell division. So we've looked at cytokinesis as being a step within the cell cycle, not specifically within the process of mitosis. It is the final stage of the cell cycle before interphase, which is then before our prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. But for this particular dot point, we need to explain why we need cytokinesis to take place. So, why cytokinesis? Cytokinesis is essentially the last part of the cell cycle. So note it says not the last part of mitosis, the last part of the overall cell cycle. Mitosis is only made up of prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. So cytokinesis is the part of the cell cycle where the two new daughter cells are formed. So here we have anaphase, where our chromosomes are moving apart, and then telophase, where the cytoplasm begins to divide, and then lastly, cytokinesis, where we have our two brand new daughter cells. So at this stage, in animal cells, they form what we call a cleavage furrow. So you'll recall we mentioned when looking at the cells undergoing mitosis under the microscope, that cytokinesis is a little bit different in plant cells in comparison to animal cells, simply because of the presence of the cell wall in plant cells. So in animal cells, this cleavage furrow, cleavage just simply means closing in or dipping in. This cleavage furrow forms, and this will continue to contract, until there is a complete separation into the two daughter cells. In plant cells, however, cytokinesis is a little bit different, simply because plant cells have a cell wall. So because of this hard cell wall, which we know is made up of cellulose, a cleavage furrow is difficult to form. So what will actually happen is that, as we saw in the microscope activity looking at mitosis under the microscope, is a cell plate will form that will become the division section for the two cells. So this cell plate will form, and this will eventually become the cell wall in between our two new daughter cells. So in conclusion, we need to explain why we need it. So we can put that into one simple sentence. Without cytokinesis, it is impossible for the growth and development of new cells to happen. So cytokinesis is that final part where the two new daughter cells are created. So without it, we wouldn't be able to have growth. We wouldn't be able to have the repair and replacement of damaged and dead cells. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching.